Time management tips and tricks for a more productive life. Do you often feel there are not enough hours in a day? Like you're being pulled and stretched in every direction but still struggle to get stuff done? Relax. This feeling is very common and easy to overcome with the right approach to time management. While it's impossible to add time, you can be happier and more productive by managing the time you already have. At the start, it's important to understand and respect the limitations of time. Then, it's essential to make plans and implement best practices for putting time management to the test. There are lots of ways to make a difference, whether you want to get to work on time, make your mornings more enjoyable, or be more efficient with your day. There are lots of ways you can get more stuff done. Let's look at 5 great tips for a more productive working life. Number 1, remember the experience of time is subjective. From the start, it's important to be realistic about what you're trying to achieve. Time is a finite resource with 24 hours in every day, 60 minutes in every hour, and 60 seconds in every minute. While there are many ways to be productive with this time, unfortunately, increasing absolute time is out of the question. While the measure of time is absolute, the experience of time is very much subjective and open to manipulation. Philosophers and physicists have been arguing since the dawn of time, with human beings always tied to a specific frame or multiple frames of reference. This has many implications way beyond the hallowed halls of academia. But everyday people are able to adapt their experience of time by changing how they think and what they do. Number 2, be honest with yourself from the start. Before you attempt to build a time machine or take a philosophy class, be honest with yourself about what you're trying to achieve. What exactly do you do with your time anyway? Where do the hours go? Are you spending your time in productive pursuits, or are you wasting it in habitual loops? Before you try to manage your time, it's important to be critical about how you spend your working day. It's essential to track and analyze your daily activities to see if there is a positive relationship between time spent and results achieved. People waste time at work all the time, and technology has a lot to answer for. Despite promises of efficiency and enhanced control, technology can also be an endless distraction. From social media updates to endless Google searches, the tools we use to get stuff done are the same tools we use for everything else. Along with technology, it's important to analyze your break schedule, your communications, your commuting, your recreation pursuits, and even your sleeping habits. Number 3, create goals, plans, and actions on different time scales. While you can't expand time, you can create a more harmonious relationship with the world around you as you go through time. It's important to be smart, however, because time can be tough when you ask for too much. Whether you're creating long-term professional goals or making daily plans, it's critical to align your expectations with reality. Create goals, make plans, and perform actions that match realistic and defined timescales. While you can act immediately, plan for the following month, and set ambitious 5-year goals, you need to respect different time scales for what they are. Generally speaking, you should set long-term goals, make medium-term plans, and take immediate actions that align with your plans and have enough substance to transform your goals into reality. You need to change your behaviors over time to achieve these goals, and this happens one task at a time. Number 4, stop trying to do everything yourself. Unless you're Superman or Wonder Woman, you can't do everything yourself. Learning to delegate and outsource is absolutely essential if you want to get stuff done in a reasonable time frame. While taking responsibility for your own work is admirable and perfectionism is a great trait in certain circumstances, these attributes can also lead to paralysis and confusion. It's important to prioritize your time based on the goals and plans set above. If someone else can perform work faster or improve the quality of the outcome, it's usually better to leave it to the experts. Whether you're a sole trader, the boss of a small business, or a hard-working cog in a large machine, working with other people is absolutely essential. To offer some concrete examples, employees can share the workload during times of pressure. Small businesses can leave website design and marketing to the experts. And even solo workers can improve their time management by enlisting the help of external IT staff and SEO companies. Remember, you only have so much time to work with, so do the things you're passionate about, the things you're good at, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Number 5. Make productive routines, not mindless habits. Once you have made long-term goals and set realistic plans for the coming months, weeks, and days, it's time to get real about what you can really achieve. Taking care of individual specific tasks should be the backbone of your working day. While not every job is linear and not everything productive can be defined as a single task, you will get more done if you make a routine and stick to it. Set ambitious but realistic time limits for certain tasks and don't be afraid to adjust them if necessary. Effective time management is about performance and productivity. While you want to act fast and work hard, what you really need is to achieve specific results so you can move on to the next job. In order to do this, it's important to transform mindless habits into productive routines. You don't have to eliminate all the fun stuff, but you do have to be honest and open to change. Best practices for time management. Once you understand the limitations of time, create goals and plans, get some help, and eliminate bad habits, you're in the perfect position to implement practical time management solutions. The following tips are a great place to start. Getting to work on time is essential because it sets the tone for the rest of the day. Get things ready the night before, set your alarm early so you're not rushed, and make sure you have a good night's sleep. To make your mornings more enjoyable, set a routine. Catch up on the news before you get to work, deal with your email and communications early, and create a plan of attack for the rest of the day. Efficiency is key if you want to get more stuff done. Instead of relying on your existing working methods, look into automation tools and templates. Efficiency is about working smarter, not reinventing the wheel every time. Remove non-essential tasks from your day or, at the very least, segment them into a limited and highly specific time period. It's amazing how much time you can free up when you get organized. Do things once, but do them well. Instead of repeating tasks throughout the day, spend a little longer and get it right the first time. Somewhat paradoxically, slowing down is often the best way to be more productive. Understand the difference between set time limits and open goals. While time constraints help you complete more tasks, open-ended ambition gives you the freedom to move. You need to understand the difference. Not every project or client is worth the same amount of time. While it's important to respect all of your work, it's essential to focus on high-value tasks first. Stop procrastinating. If you're bored, set a new rhythm for your day. If your attention is being diverted, either eliminate the distraction or give it the respect it deserves so you can move on with your day. Instead of checking your email every few minutes or endlessly looking at news sites and social media, allocate some time for these tasks before or after you get some work done. It's okay to reward yourself for a job well done. In fact, it's a good idea. Rewarding good decisions is a great way to create positive psychological associations over time. After you notice bad habits, try to make positive changes immediately, one step at a time. Once you have avoided a bad habit or made a positive change for 3 days, it will be ingrained and easier to continue. The difference between bad habits and positive routines is often about mindfulness. So try to be more present in the moment as you make decisions. Meditation, relaxation, recreation. Lots of things can help. Take it easy on yourself and be patient. Change rarely happens overnight. So take it slow, but be clear about what you're trying to achieve. Finding the right balance between discipline and flexibility is essential. Meeting time demands in high-pressure environments. If you work in a production setting, in the field, or any other high-pressure environment, there are lots of things you can do to manage your time more effectively. In order to be more productive, it's crucial to analyze your habits, identify inefficiencies, and prioritize important actions. Learning to develop positive habits will make you more productive with the time you do have available. While time often feels limited, the tight and constricted feelings that often accompany hard work may simply be the result of bad workplace habits. Even in demanding environments, the following 3 steps can help to improve your performance. 1. Analyze your habits and routines. If you're working in a factory or warehouse setting where jobs keep coming throughout the day, you can be more productive by taking control of your working habits. It all starts with clear and considered analysis, so sit down and think about the steps you take when a new job lands at your feet. Some things become clearer when they're recorded on paper, so be honest with yourself and make a detailed list. 2. Identify bottlenecks and wasted resources. Once you've developed a clear understanding of the individual steps needed for each work project, you can measure how long they take and how many resources they utilize. When you do this, it's much easier to see what's eating up your time, sapping your energy, and slowing you down. It's important to identify bottlenecks, recognize wasted resources, and develop an understanding of why some tasks take longer than they should. 3. Prioritize certain actions. After you have identified individual work stages and how long each step takes, it's crucial to prioritize the most essential actions. Perhaps you're spending most of your time on things that aren't that important. Maybe you're leaving mission-critical work to the end and compromising your results. In order to be organized and truly productive, you need to identify and prioritize high-value tasks so you can work smarter. The following tips offer powerful ways to improve your performance in any environment. Prioritize the most important tasks. Learn to multitask for less critical jobs. Refine your working methods for repeated tasks. Schedule regular breaks to keep yourself fresh. Make small but continuous changes over time. Balancing work with your personal life. What happens at home can have a significant effect on your work performance. To get more stuff done during the day, it's important to create a healthy balance between work and the rest of your life. Complex personal issues often feel chaotic and out of control, so you need to hit the refresh button each time you start a shift. Try your best to separate your working life from your personal life. The following tips are a great place to start. Try to resolve personal issues before you leave home. Carry out personal communications during breaks. Complete tasks by the end of the day so you can relax at home. Focus directly on work rather than daydreaming or procrastinating. Enjoy your weekends and evenings so you're fresh for the working day. Time management is not about creating more time. That's impossible. It's about making the most of what you already have. When approached with a relaxed and centered mind, time has an elastic, fractal-like quality that is almost malleable in your hands. You need to step outside time in order to manage it. But equally, you need to step into time to work hard and create value. The trick is knowing when to lead and when to follow, when to push and when to pull, to get the results you deserve. Thank you for participating in this program.